I'm Danielle Arnold, and welcome to this early November edition of SSU Today. In this program, we'll look back at SSU homecoming for 2015. Not the best scoring game, but a really big win for the Savannah State University Marching Tigers band. And we'll take a look at how the fire in Kennedy Fine Arts building sent students and faculty packing. How are they managing now? So let's dive right in. That fire at the Kennedy Fine Arts building caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. The fire started in the band room, and that destroyed lots of instruments, as well as doing a tremendous amount of damage to the building. Worst of all, it happened just 3 days before the band was set to play at homecoming. Is there a silver lining here at all? Sylvia Alls shows us how the band rallied in the wake of disaster.
The band room fire at the Kennedy building was scary and traumatic, and maybe the worst possible thing that could happen to the Marching Tigers band. They had been practicing for months to get their homecoming performance right, but this was bad news. Nearly all the band instruments were destroyed, and they lost their home. But the band wasn't about to give up. The morning after, a lone student showed up to practice anyway, even though he couldn't enter the building.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate event,
Okay.
But the band is in good spirit about it,
That was Thursday morning. And then, some really good news. A local band instrument supplier, Portman's Music, donated instruments to the band. By Friday, the band proved once again they weren't about to lose courage. Their annual parade across campus during the homecoming festivities was a big hit. And that was a great segue into Saturday. No, the Tigers football team didn't win their homecoming game, but the band put on one heck of a halftime show.
The SSU marching band just got finished doing a wonderful performance, and even though their band room was just set on fire, due to their performance, we can tell that the morale is on the way up.
The season's still not over for the Marching Tigers, but they head into the rest of the year with the confidence of knowing they can face just about any challenge and come out on top. I'm Sylvia Alls, SSU Today.
The Marching Tigers are enjoying a sweet victory, but others are still adjusting. Here's a look at how faculty and students are coping.
The cleanup crews are still working their way through the Kennedy building. There's a massive cleanup to do that will take months. Meanwhile, those who used to work there and go to class there have to spread out throughout the campus. One new place they've landed is here in the social science building. Faculty have had to make temporary offices here, and students are taking classes in new makeshift classrooms.
Well, the hardest part of this transition has been making sure that our classes are set, that every class had a room. It was a very intricate process to go through the empty space on campus and different buildings and make sure that every class had a place to be at the time they needed to be there. The faculty has been using a grid like this that shows where the classes are. We've had to revise it a few times because we found out that we were double booked in a couple of instances. But for the most part, that's been the hardest part.
It's not exactly clear when the Kennedy building will be ready for classes and offices again.
We're not sure when Kennedy will reopen. However, Whiting is open for faculty and students in 2016. Outside of the social science building, I'm April Beckham for SSU Today.
And another development here, new trailers which are supposed to house JMC faculty and staff just arrived. They'll have to be wired for computers, electricity, and internet. They're supposed to be in use until at least winter of 2016. That's going to do it for this early November edition of SSU Today. I'm Danielle Arnold. Thank you for watching.